going on, everybody? Today, just doing a quick little update on the Tacoma. So I ordered a pedal commander for the truck, and it should be in today. So we'll get to play around with that a little bit later. But thing about the third gen Tacoma that I've noticed is it has a little bit of lag in the throttle response. And going on Tacoma World forums and watching everybody else on YouTube, a lot of people say it needs it to be re-geared, but for what I use it for, just a daily driver, that seems to be a little bit excessive at the moment. Anyway, I don't have like a huge lift kit with big tires and a front bumper, back bumper, a bunch of body armor, basically. So I don't have all that installed on it at the moment. I will be getting a 4-inch lift kit, with maybe some 33s on it, but I still don't feel like that's quite enough, and I could be wrong. I might end up doing a re-gear later, but for the time being on a budget, just kind of doing things as they come. But just gonna try out the pedal commander because it does have a little warranty on it, or a little guarantee that if you don't like it within X amount of days or weeks or so, you can just send it back. And that seems to be fair to me, so I figured I'd give it a shot and see how it works. So we're gonna see how that goes. But just driving it right now, it feels okay stock. It's just, it needs to be a little bit tighter on the response to me. I'm getting good gas mileage. As of right now, being inside city limits right now, I'm getting roughly 18 to 18 and a half miles per gallon, which is actually pretty good for me. But back home, where I'm from, living out in the country, you get a lot more highway miles. So I'm getting anywhere from 22 to 23 miles per gallon out there. But, just moved to, Lake Conroe area and around Montgomery. So a lot more stop and go traffic than I'm used to. But plus having to go into Houston every now and then for work. So just thought I'd try a little something to boost it a little bit, and hopefully it'll work out. And if not, I can always just send it back. But yeah, we'll see if it should be there already. It was on the truck this morning, so to be delivered. So it should be there by now. FedEx usually runs anywhere between 11 and 3, depending on how many shipments I have that day. But we'll see, But yeah. So far, all I've done to the truck is, just to recap, I've removed the air dam up front. That was the first thing I did. Another thing I did was this little coin holder from Miso Customs I got from runningfortacos.com. Tried it out. Works really great. I have another video up on that, on both of those actually. So this will be the third thing I do to it, would be adding a pedal commander. Okay, and this is what came in the box, and it was here when I got here. So here it is out of the FedEx wrapper, and this is what it comes in. It actually comes in a pretty hard box, not just a little cardboard box. So they spent a little bit on this packaging. Pedal commander. California one. But yeah, here's the box. So if we open the box, it's a little tricky one-handed. Hold on. There we go. It's on there pretty good. So in here, you got your little instructional booklet. You know, it tells you what to expect out of it. So each mode has 9 different sensitivity levels, so you get 36 total levels of sensitivity, which, from what I've heard, the eco mode doesn't really do anything improvement wise. I mean, unless you're out on the highway going 100 miles plus, it's not really a functional use, because basically what it does is it takes the pep out of the accelerator. So you really gotta push that accelerator down to get anything out of it. So it's mostly City, Sport, and Sport Plus that you're really playing with. So yeah. So you're really getting 27 useful modes out of it, which is fine, because I'll probably just keep it in the City or Sport mode most of the time. I probably won't even touch Sport Plus or Eco very often, unless I'm doing some off-roading. And of course it tells you how to install it. You know, you remove the little plug on the pedal and then plug one part of the pedal commander into the accelerator plug, and then the other one, you know, clicks into the little plug that you pulled out of it to go to the computer. You know, of course you got your little disclaimer, you know, saying that it'll boost your vehicle's performance, including its speed and acceleration. So yeah, it just tells you to drive responsibly and stuff like that. And this over here tells you about, you know, if you go to a dealership to get anything done. So if you unplug the gas pedal too soon, you receive a check engine light because the vehicle's computer still has power and has detected a sensor was unplugged. If you are visiting a dealership for routine maintenance, you do not need to unplug pedal commander. Just turn it off and tuck it out of sight, you know, because this doesn't affect the actual the flash from the factory. All it does is just boost the signal from your accelerator to your computer. But from what I hear, it doesn't actually affect the flashing of the CPU. So if you're visiting a dealership for an issue or warranty repair, remove the pedal commander first. So they do say you need to remove it if you're getting warranty stuff done. Pedal commander will not leave a flag or footprint on your computer, so they will never know it was installed. But when any vehicle has a problem, a dealership will search for aftermarket parts to avoid paying for any warranty work. If you need visual assistance, you can visit their website. So yeah, that's all that is. And then, of course, another page. This is, you know, and you can also set this up via Bluetooth. You know, I'm not going to read all this, so if you want to freeze it, pause it here and read it, you can. But yeah, this works via Bluetooth as well, so you don't have to fumble around to push buttons on this thing. You know, if you're at a stop sign or parking lot or whatever, you just do it on your phone. So in the box, you have all your cables and stuff. Every male and female plugs there. Of course, your actual device there. Of course, you got Eco, City, Sport, Sport Plus. You got the negatives down here in red, and you got your positives up here in green. Of course, it does say via Bluetooth. And you also get your little adhesive Velcro with the little tape on the back, so you can plug it wherever you want to and leave it on the thing, on the truck. And of course, they send you their own personal, you know, little wipe, so you can clean off the area whenever you want to use the adhesive. And they do provide a little zip tie, which is nice of them. Of course, if you have any kind of truck stuff, you've probably got zip ties laying around the house or any other kind of thing. But yeah, they do provide 2 black zip ties to to mount it to the truck. All right, so let's go mount it to the truck. Okay, so to install this thing, I just got it sitting in the little clasp thing there, and just till I figure out where to put it. Probably put it right there, probably. It's out of the way, easy to get to. But all you do, you just kind of, if you want, just kind of feed it through there. And then back in here, you've got your old one here. It clips into the new female. And the new piece just clicks in there. All right, let's go see how it works. Okay, so we got it installed, and we're gonna start out on city. Just kind of see how that feels over stock. Let's see what that feels like. Okay. A little touchier. It's got a good feel to it. Responds when it should. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and bump it up into sport and see how that does. See what sport feels like. Let's do sport +4. Just to kind of help this video go a little quicker. See what that feels like. Okay. Yeah, that's got a great response to it. I can already tell this is definitely worth having in this vehicle. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sport +4. That feels amazing. I don't know if I'll keep it in that all the time, being a daily driver. It seems a little too aggressive for city driving, but I mean, after a while, I'll probably get used to it, right? Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and put it in Sport Plus, and we'll go all the way to the top one. Sport Plus +4. Let's see what this feels like. Oh wow! Yeah, that's touchy. That's very touchy. Okay. Yeah, Sport Plus is definitely not for not for inside city limits, because especially if you're in a lot of touch and go traffic, that's overkill. But yeah, I can definitely see an improvement. Feels a lot better, a lot more comfortable to drive. I'll probably play with it for another few weeks and do an update on it. But yeah, initial impressions, feels great. I definitely recommend it to anybody with a 3rd gen Tacoma that hasn't re-geared or anything yet. Of course, if you do end up re-gearing, which I probably will later on, but at the moment it's just not necessary for me. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth it. The Pedal Commander. Go check it out.